Alright, so I'm going to bring up our next comic who's been a regular here for quite some time, helps me with all this fucking show shit, makes all the fucking awesome flyers, and he's my buddy who wears the same hoodie all the fucking time, and I've been meaning to talk to him about that. It's Jess Smith, everybody!
Smoke weed every day. Anyway, I've always wanted to do that. So how you folks doing tonight? Is this a fucking nunnery? How you folks doing tonight? I just came. Anyway, so I showed my wife the movie Boogie Nights.
Nice.
Don't do that. No matter what, when that fucking movie ends, whenever that movie ends, the next time you show your significant other your cock, you're gonna get that look. You know that look? It's this one. That's the Mark Wahlberg's was bigger look. That's the thing, man. Like, I can't fucking contest with Dirk Diggler, man. I can't. But that's the thing, man. It's like, you know, you look at that, like the end of that movie, for those of you that don't know, it's a very awesomely done movie about like porn in the 70s and it goes into the 80s. At the end of it, Mark Wahlberg is so fucked up on cocaine that he can't get an erection. But he has a massive dick. So he gets clean, and the last scene is literally him in the mirror, like smoking, and he just like pulls out his dick, and you see it, and it's just like, yeah, I'm a star, yeah. The minute that scene happens, 99.9% of the guys start looking like Buffalo Bill when he was cross-dressing. Goodbye, horses, right? But that's the thing, man, like size doesn't really matter. The only people that should be concerned about size is women. Right? And I don't mean in terms of guys, like in terms of dick size. No. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. I may have a small package, but let me tell you, dude, it's your fucking problem that your vagina is as wide and spacious as a UPS truck. You know what I mean? Like, I'm looking at it like, you know, like, my package could fit up the trunk of a smart car, and I'm happy with that. You know? Mrs. F250 is not my target automobile.
Oh my God. Target automobile. Nice. Oh my God.
So I was jacking off before work yesterday because my wife wasn't home. And that's the thing, man. My wife doesn't like me jacking off when she's not there. She doesn't like me jacking off, period. But it's like, it's at a point where I gotta be like sneaky about it. Like, yeah, I'm gonna go take a shit, jerk off. It kind of bites me in the ass, though, because she's a woman and she has that fucking lotion with the glitter in it. Needless to say, I was caught when I came back to the fucking bedroom with a disco ball in my shorts. But anyway, so I was jacking off before work yesterday, and, you know, I noticed this, and I'm curious if, I'm pretty sure every guy feels this way, and girl, you know, because girls masturbate too. Believe it or not. Thank you. Anyway, like, you ever notice, like, you're doing the deed, right? You're doing the deed, and maybe it's, like, taking a little longer than usual, and you start thinking about, like, the naughtiest shit you can come up with. You're just like, yeah, I wanted to call me daddy, and I wanted to spank me, and, oh my God, I wanted to lick my ass. And the minute you come, you're a completely different person. The minute you come, you're sitting there like, I am fucking disgusted with myself. You're sitting there, you could be jerking off in the shower and you would feel like you need another one. You know what I mean? Like, it's that fucking bad. It's fucking ridiculous, man. Like, let me tell you, man, I can't help but wonder, like, selfish people, like people that are really full of themselves, do you think they jerk off and like high-five themselves afterwards?
Yes.
Thank you, Jordan. Lead by example, don't you? Oh man, I do want to thank Macaulay Culkin for coming out tonight. Home Alone 5, what's the deal? You gonna be the adult this time? Is it gonna be like Revenge of the Nerds, The Next Generation, where it's like that one dude just keeps coming back because he doesn't have a fucking career? And it's like this new group, and he's all like, "We can do it again. I can become a nerd again." Are you gonna grow a fake ponytail and shit? So I'm a big comic book fan. If you can't see, I have leftover black nail polish. I went as the Joker No, I'm kidding. But I had black nail polish. I went as like one of the Crossed, which is this great fucking series. You should check it out. But I was at Free Comic Book Day at Carol and John's down in down like in Camp's Corner. There we go, right there. For those of you who don't know, it's hands down the best local comic shop you can find.
That's the sound of the police.
Yeah, right? And here's the funny thing. Cops were patrolling this big celebration of Free Comic Book Day. My question is, like, what are they looking for? Okay, do you really think, like, a fight's gonna break out? Like, someone's gonna be like, Marvel's better? No, bro, DC's better. I like Dark Horse. Shut up!
It's not even a real thing.
It's not even a real thing.
Yeah, they are. They put out the Army of Darkness comic, yeah.
20 fucking years ago.
The last good thing they put out. Except for when they kept re-releasing Sin City.
With new.
Oh, man. You folks having a good time? Are my jokes about jerking it doing pretty well? I mean, let's be honest. Who in here doesn't masturbate? Liars. You know what I mean? Like anybody that
Did anybody raise their hand?
I saw somebody in the back. Like, that's the thing, like, I don't care, like, there's two types of people in the world. People that masturbate and liars. You know what I mean? Like, realistically, everybody jerks off. Why? Because it feels fucking good. I just wish the government felt that way, because the first time I take it out on a bus, no. So I'm not going to be drinking tonight. I'm not going to be drinking tonight. I'm not going to be doing any illicit activity. I just recently, on May 31st, celebrated 4 years sober from drugs. Let me clarify. I still do pot because it's not a drug. And coke and heroin, but not ecstasy because I'm not a faggot. Anyway, so I'm going to do one last thing before I go. And that is one of my favorite jokes for all the wrestling fans in the audience. Where are you at? JoJo, really?
Well, in the day.
In the day? Like,
Shut the front door. Kids were young. I was down there.
Like Bruno Sammartino.
like the Gladiators.
She was under Ricky Morton.
You don't understand. What's
Like Ricky the Ark Dragon.
what's the one chick that what's the one chick who's the one chick that married Mark Henry?
It was your mom.
No, it was the older chick. It was not
Oh, Mae Young.
Mae Young. There we go, right there.
Hey!
I'm kidding, JoJo. I'm kidding, JoJo. I'm not calling you Mae Young. What are you doing after the show?
After 12, I take all the inputs.
I would let her pile drive me any day.
Thank you, Satan.
Anyway,
Don't call
So-
me by my name.
so let's talk about wrestling. You guys remember the Attitude Era? Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Rock,
Yes.
D-Generation X, right?
Yeah.
Quick question, you think Stone Cold's character would have worked if he wasn't from Texas? If he just walked up like on the mic the first time he came out and you're just like, how you doing? Stone Cold Steve Austin, he is stunning you, no big deal. Right? Later on in his career when he started doing the what, right? He becomes, what? The fuck are you talking about? What? Or if The Rock, if he was British. Do you smell what I'm cooking? Do you? What if you already pooped candy else? No, you damn roll, shut your damn mouth. How about that? For the millions! Anyway. Did someone just boo me?
What? No.
I think someone just booed me.
People hated The Rock.
Right? Only before, like after he went to Hollywood. Before they were just like, Rocky, Rocky. Scorpion King comes out, Rocky sucks, Rocky sucks. But anyway, I'm a big fan of Stone Cold Steve Austin because, you know, he was the anti-establishment character. But like, I want to see Stone Cold Steve Austin still doing things, but not like as himself, as Steve Richards, which is his real name. I want to see his character continue doing things. Like I was watching Maury. And what's the best episode of Maury? It's the You Are the Father episode. They know because they play it every fucking day. But like, imagine if Stone Cold hosted that show. Number one, you could call it The Bottom Line with Stone Cold. But can you imagine, like, he just looks up and like,
Listen here, Bob Kenner, I hate to break it to you, but you just happen to be the father of this baby. And if you don't start taking care of it, I'm going to come to your house, give you a Stone Cold Stunner, drink all your Steve Weisers, and that's the bottom line, because Stone Cold said so. Give me a hell yeah.
Hell yeah!
Crowd participation. Thank you. I'm Jess Smith.
Keep it going for Jess Smith, everybody.